Hey, Ben Shapiro. What are the people listening to right now?
You're listening to the Torchcast with Kit Bybee.
Welcome to the Torchcast. This is your host, Kip Bybee, as Ben just said. And today with me, I have a couple very special guests that I'm excited to hear. Brett Lemire is one of them.
How you doing, Kip?
I'm good. Brett, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having us on the show.
Yes, and my other guest is none other than his beautiful girlfriend, Sam Rosengarten.
Hi.
Was Rosengarten a planned... Somebody had to choose that. Because no one just... It wasn't... I don't know how last names really started back in the day, but Rosegarten and Rosengarten sound awfully alike. Do you think you have a gardener in your genealogy?
Maybe like my grandpa. He seemed to garden a lot.
Okay. Does he grow roses?
No. So he grows like tomatoes and stuff as like his pride and joy. So it'd be like tomato garden almost.
That's not as good of a last name, though.
No.
I don't think so.
Anyway, so I'm the third wheel today, and it's funny. I wanted to ask you guys quickly about Valentine's Day. It's coming up, and someone like I don't have any plans for it because I'm all alone here. But you guys, what are you guys doing?
We haven't really decided yet. We're still talking about it. We just texted the other day about if we're going to buy gifts or not. We're at that point now where, buying the gift. I mean, either way, I'm going to have to probably get a gift, right? But
yes.
We're getting to the point where we don't have to spend a ton of money on each other. We understand we still got other financial responsibilities.
Yeah. Sam, what are you going to do for Brett?
Nothing.
Aww.
I know, it's adorable.
That's sweet.
Stop.
All right. Well, if you guys don't have anything else to say about Valentine's, I just thought that'd be fun. It's Valentine's Day is coming up, but you guys don't seem to have like a special place in your heart for Valentine's Day.
No. It's a made-up holiday, so it's okay.
Well, they all are kind of made up if you think about it.
Well, this one's like really made up.
That's true. I think Hershey's made it up.
Ooh, yeah.
Or
Good
Lady
marketing
Godiva.
plan.
Or Victoria's Secret. Well, those are the popular ones. Depending on where you are in the relationship, Victoria's Secret, chocolates are always solid choice. Flowers. What else?
Sentimental items or
Jewelry.
stuff from first date.
Jewelry's a little much for Valentine's Day. That's like a Christmas or a birthday thing.
Yeah, I agree.
But, all right. Let's see. Sam, you're coming from a event right now, and it wasn't a 5-star, was it?
I don't think it classifies as a 5-star. It was the equal means equal showing of business.
Right. So the reason I ask is because I have a problem to bring up. There's a student issues panel at the student government right now that I could have gone to, but instead I'm just going to bitch about it here. And that's the 5-star events are required for pretty much everyone in Greek life and some RSOs and for freshmen that are in like an FSUS class. I don't understand that. Why should we have to go to things?
To be involved.
Yeah, but there's people have jobs, people have homework, and there's like a 5-star at least every other week.
I think it's one of those things that it's to award the overachievers. It's another thing that someone can, we went to all of these events, all of these 5-star events. It's more of a, it's, a blue ribbon for doing extra good at college.
Yeah.
I don't really think there's how would you say it, a reason behind it other than the fact of, just to keep
more, yeah. Well, it keeps us off drugs, too.
Yeah.
That's what they do in high schools for, like, at-risk youth. They give them music programs or sports and stuff. That way they're not, smoking crack behind the dumpster.
Yeah, my high school was, like, crazy about, like, heroin. They were like, we're going to watch this video on heroin right now.
Were there people... Did you have a heroin problem over there?
I mean, my class didn't. My school didn't. It was, like, the community did.
Okay. Yeah. Heroin's never a good idea. You'll hear people say sometimes that I'll try anything once, and there's a lot of things I wouldn't try once, and heroin's definitely up there at the top of the list.
I can't understand how people can put their body through that risk. I mean, you don't know where it's coming from. Like, your buddy Joe's. Like, yeah, go ahead, put this in your arm. Good luck, man.
Well, even if it's the best heroin around, it's still heroin.
Yeah, like, what makes it, like, okay, how do you not get super scared when you try anything like that?
Yeah, there's mental illness, there's a lot of chaos that comes out of families and stuff. That's kind of what I think leads to most drug use. But one thing I don't understand is meth and, like, crack especially, and heroin too, they really affect your face. Like, you can definitely... You can always tell when somebody is a meth addict because their face.
Meth mouth.
Yeah, I think if I was if God came down from heaven and said, "Kip, you need to be addicted to a drug," I would probably choose one that didn't affect my I mean, they're all bad for you internally, but I wouldn't want cosmetic issues too. So stay off the drugs, folks. But all right, I have one more question before we get into the news, and I was thinking about this the other day. When's the last time you guys cried? I know this is kind of a personal question, but I was thinking about it. I haven't cried since freshman year of college, and I don't remember why I cried. I don't remember why. I remember it was in my dorm, but I don't remember why. And now I'm trying to think. Maybe I should start crying more.
I cry every day. I have chem.
Chemistry is a tearjerker.
Yeah, I have chem Monday through Friday, in case you're wondering.
Okay, so every day, every weekday.
Every day, yeah.
Yeah, and then Friday, Saturday is your day off from the crying, and then back on Monday.
Yep.
That's bad times. What about you, Brett? You don't have to. I mean, you don't have to tell us why.
No, it's fine. It's fine. My life's an open book if someone asks about it. I come from more of an emotional family. We're more tied to things emotionally than we are just doing things.
Right.
So it's a little bit more easier for me to cry, and it's not. I don't feel like I'm exposed or anything. I think it's a natural thing that if it happens, it happens. You shouldn't have to feel or act a different way just for any reason. So last time I cried was last Friday. I had a very interesting Friday night, and I had a nightmare that felt too real. And it was just, and she was right next to me. She was like, "Why are you crying?" I'm like, don't listen to me. It's dumb.
See, I'm not judging anyone for crying. When I say I haven't cried since freshman year, it's not because I think I'm overly masculine or something. There's a lot of effeminate things that I'm willing to admit that are about me. That I'm, Brett can attest. I've known Brett for a while. There's some. I'm not afraid to show my emotions. I just never feel like I need to cry. I never have that urge.
Obviously, you're not taking chem.
Yes, I'm not taking chem. That's true. All right, let's move into news. So we talked a little bit about Ben Shapiro already, but Ben Shapiro is the big news story this week. So he was at Ferris. I think close to 600 people went to the event.
Huge.
It was huge. Yeah, it was really cool. I actually had the opportunity to sit down in a room with Ben pre-show, and we had a little conversation. Now, I wouldn't say we're best pals or anything, but we are going wine tasting tomorrow night.
Really?
So that'll be fun.
No way.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But no, I did get to chat with him for a minute. I got to ask him a question that's included in the article in the Torch, and I got that intro out of him that you guys already heard, so it was fun. But did you two go to the event?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed it. I think he was a very well speaker, very organized. And definitely had his facts ready to go. Yeah.
Sam, did you make it out?
No, I had to work.
Ah, shame. Where do you work?
I work for the volleyball team as a work study.
What does that mean?
I shag balls and take stats.
Oh, okay. I thought when I think of work study, I think of you go to another country and you work and get free tuition. Am I just totally off?
I mean, a work study, so I get paid through my FAFSA almost.
Ah, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Cool. So, yeah, I really enjoyed the event, too. It was really nice to see just a new kind of speaker on campus.
I was really glad Ferris did it. It was one of the many. I'm not very big on going to the Ferris events, whatever. They just don't appeal to me. But this one was big because I favor the Republican side. So obviously, a Republican coming to liberal school most of the time.
Right.
It was kind of huge, and I was going to see if there was going to be a riot or if there was going to be any people up with picket fences. Get off my lawn!
It was really tame. I think the people that were not even protesting, but kind of against Ben's ideas were still really polite, and they held up their sign. And I mean, there's a little bit of riffraff going on in the back for a minute or two, but I think it was, it was a good event. Really we talked a lot about Ben last week, so we're going to move on quickly here to another thing. Is another news story. Campus organizations create banner about inclusivity. So this was in response to Trump's immigration ban. It was basically a ban. I know we're going from politics to politics. I apologize, but this is a story.
That's fine. I like
so we have basically, it was in response to Trump's immigration ban, saying all students are welcome here. We're very welcoming. Come, we welcome you. That was essentially the message. So I think it's a good message. I mean, if you're a Ferris student and you don't feel welcome, then seeing a banner, if that makes you feel welcome after seeing the banner, then great for you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm from Ohio. I'm going to a Michigan school, so I mean
They should make a banner for you.
They should. I mean, it's like uncharted territory.
I know. I'm from the west side of Michigan, and I think I think a lot of people at Ferris from the east side. I need a banner. I feel marginalized by being from the west side of
I'm
Michigan.
from Indiana. I should get a banner too.
Okay,
Maybe we should make a banner for everyone.
Yeah.
three banners. Okay, I'll call the copy center. I think I don't know if they can do banners. There's someone that can do banners. I'm sure.
Expensive.
All right, another article here. This one I wrote.
Oh.
So I'm using my own stuff here. But the Clacks office hosted a crafting event the other night. I'm anti-craft by my nature, but I actually had a lot of fun at that crafting event.
What kind of crafts?
What was it?
So we were able to make coasters, and they had like picture frames, and you could do like a little drawing thing with stencils, and I don't have like the reaction to crafting that some people do. It's like really relaxing and they like doing it. But it was fun. I did a little gonzo journalism in that I made my own
That's cool.
Coaster.
Was it free or did they?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh, you just swiped them.
Wow.
It was really cool.
Nifty.
Sam, you're in a sorority.
Yeah, so I craft all the time.
Yes. Okay.
Basically.
Yes. And what sorority are you in? I should have touched on that before.
Zeta Tau Alpha.
I also should have asked your majors. I didn't ask. I'm so sorry. What?
Mine's pre-vet, biology pre-vet.
Okay.
Business administration.
Don't shrug. It's a good major.
That's a lot of people have the major.
Yeah, but not. I mean, Brett, you can't worry about the other people. You just got to make it out there on your own, you know.
I appreciate that, Kip.
And I'm sure you will. When I'm a multimillionaire, I'll hire you. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can be my COO.
COO. What does that stand for?
Chief Operations Officer, or maybe Chief Operational Officer. But it's high up.
Sounds big.
Yeah, that's all you. All right. Let's see. One more thing before crimes. Ferris IDs will no longer work at the Big Rapids Library. Huge news.
Not going to affect me.
Apparently, Ferris is the flight library is changing their system, and it used to be the same as Big Rapids Library. So now it's not going to work or something. I don't know. But all I know is this probably affects maybe 2 people a year.
Yeah, not going to affect me anyway.
Yeah. So okay. One of the I don't really. I mean, I don't want to be too mean to the library, the Big Rapids Library, but like, when are they just gonna not be?
Everyone comes here anyway.
I know.
All the townies.
A lot of people from Big Rapids come to the flight library. I think it's better than the Big Rapids
I
Library.
live here,
I
so.
didn't even know
Yeah,
there
I
was
do.
another library.
This is my 3rd time checking out a 6-person study room for the day. I've been here so long. All right, so let's see. Crimes. Crime is weird this week. Normally there's a lot of marijuana stuff, and this week is no different, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So there's a weed complaint in Vandercook Hall, and the cops came and they didn't find any weed.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Marijuana complaint in Travis Hall, the cops came, they didn't find any weed. Marijuana in Kramer Hall, the cops came and they didn't find any weed. I wonder if the cops get really sick of that.
They probably do.
It seems bizarre that you could have, it's such a strong odor, and you could kind of, if you use just your nose, you can kind of find out where it is.
Did they bring the dogs in?
I doubt it. I don't know.
No, that might be. Well, I mean, the individual has to go out, smoke, and then come back. The stink stays on him. They said, well, yeah, you can come in. There's nothing in here because it's already happened.
Yeah, it's not illegal to smell like marijuana.
Yeah.
They can't arrest you for smelling like weed, I guess.
Correct. And and they have nothing to let go. And then, yeah, you can come in. Yeah, I'm fine. Go home. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess. I would be I mean, I've never had this issue.
Neither
but
have I.
I'd be pretty nervous still.
I think the individuals who choose to do that and then come back to the dorm, whereas, there's RAs constantly walking the building, I think you got to be somewhat smart to be, you got to have your marbles straight doing it.
I think let's look at a religious reason why weed should not be legal.
Okay.
And that is that God made weed smell so unique and strong that it's really hard to get away with it. Like, is
this written down?
No, this is off the cuff.
Oh.
So what I'm saying is God created weed because weed's from the ground. If you believe in God, God created weed.
Okay.
So he made it smell that way when it's burnt. So now you can't get away with smoking and then coming back and talking to your mom because you smell like it. You can't get away with talking to the cops because you smell like it. You can't get away with coming to class because you smell like it. God knew what he was doing when he made weed in terms of the smell. That's why that's my argument. Using God.
Interesting.
I never thought of it that way.
I didn't either until just now. But anyway, so a couple more crimes. Here's another funny one. There was weed found in the hallway, just sitting there on its own, in the hallway at Henderson. Oh, not Henderson. One hallway. I can't remember what.
Uh-huh.
So nobody got arrested. They just found weed on the ground.
Good.
So when they find somebody, or when somebody's smoking weed, they can't find the weed.
Uh-huh.
When nobody's smoking it, they find the weed. That's very weird.
Did
There
a
you
cop
go.
find it?
I guess. I mean, if it's in the crimes thing, I would imagine.
Or a really person who's really against it found it and turned it in?
Yeah, or maybe a police officer got caught with weed, and then when he's questioned about it, he's like, "Oh, I found it in the hallway over there in Travis."
I wonder if you pick up a bag.
Ooh.
If you pick up a bag of weed and you turn it in, do you think like they're like totally okay with that, or they would be like, "Oh,
I'm gonna be the cop in this scenario, and you be the
Okay.
weed guy. Okay, so
I'm the guy who has. Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't actually smoke weed. I found the weed."
We'll reenact this. So I'm sitting here
All right.
at the desk, at the front desk of the police station.
Let me set this up for you though. I'm an innocent kid, does grades, has A's, like knows what weed smells like because Johnny down the hall smokes weed
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. All right. So I walk in.
Yep.
I got this bag of weed, just holding it in my
Like a
hand.
brick?
I reek. Just
Like a brick.
just a handful of weed, like in a plastic Ziploc bag.
Yes.
I go to I found this in my hallway, and it's just rolling off me because obviously I've been holding it for a while. I had to get to
At some point, we got to get to the reenactment here.
Yeah.
So walk up. You're walking up. Hello,
There you
sir.
go.
Hello, sir. What's the what seems to be the problem?
I found this bag of weed, I think it is, in my dorm. Do
Huh.
I give it to you, or
That's
do
bizarre.
I flush
Here,
it?
yeah, I'll take it and I'll put it in evidence. That's how I think that'd go. But here's another scenario. You're walking down the hall, and I see you, and I smell weed on you, and
Uh-huh.
then you tell me that you found it. I'm not going to believe you.
Oh.
So I think if you go to the police station, turn it in, you're fine. If you get caught with it and try to say that you found it,
Oh.
then no way.
I agree.
Look, we took a couple laps around the weed park there.
I think
Um,
we had pretty good acting, though. Very big potential for us there.
I guess. You spent a lot of time setting up the scene for a very small payoff. All right, moving along here. We got an MIP in Henderson. Nothing special there. Guy was driving on the sidewalk and got a ticket.
For driving on the sidewalk? Was he
Yeah.
drunk?
No, he didn't go to jail or anything. He just got a ticket. So it's hard for me to imagine a scenario where driving the sidewalk.
What sidewalk?
I'm not sure. It probably says.
What was it?
I don't do that much research for this. I don't know. I mean, maybe it was snowing. Maybe he.
I mean, he
I-
had to be doing something goofy if he got a ticket for it.
Yeah.
If it was like ice and he just slid off and came back on the road, he must have been like purposely
He must have
driving
been on it for
through.
a while to get
Yeah.
a ticket.
You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta get
It
caught.
kind of
too.
depends on the sidewalk, I suppose.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. Ferris history professor hosts film viewing of a film that involves the Russian Revolution. So
Sounds
that's
interesting.
yeah, that is interesting. But the funny thing is, the director's name was Sergei Einstein. That's significant, right? He's the only person that's not Einstein that I know his last name is Einstein. I wonder if his
That's
friends.
the connection.
I wonder if his friends made fun of him. Like, oh, he's no Einstein.
Ooh.
Oh, wait, he is Einstein. All right, one more thing. And I don't know how much time we have, but we might go into opinions if you guys want to stick around for another couple minutes.
Sure.
But all right, sports. Ferris signs 29 new hockey players.
I'm all about that. I love hockey. My parents both are alumni from Ferris State University, and my dad hung out a lot with the hockey guys. They're definitely good guys. I became good friends with a lot of them, so I'm happy to hear that.
That's cool. Yeah, I can't say I've been to a hockey game in a while, but it is interesting.
They are very good. The chants are a little, how would you say, vulgar. Some of them are.
Really?
So, but other than that, they're really enjoyable.
Good. All right, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Did you hear any good jokes lately, Kip? I know you got some good ones that you bring up in meeting that I do appreciate. So if you have a good one, let me know.
Yeah, we have a fraternity meeting every week on Sundays, and I try to always get up on Sunday morning and write a couple of funny things because I have this weird pipe dream that I'm going to be a famous comedian, even though I've never done stand-up comedy. But no, off the cuff, I can't think of like, here's a joke,
You know,
But all right, well, Sam, anything?
No.
Rush Zeta?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to formal recruitment in the fall.
All right.
Go
Thanks.
Greek.
Go Greek. Go Italian.
Go Italian. I'm Italian. You Italian? We're all Italian.
We're all
Go
Italians?
Mhm.
Hey, I got my gold.
About to make some good
That
pasta.
was stereotyping. I'm sorry. I apologize to every Italian I offended, but just know that it'll never happen again. And I'm going to write a formal apology to every Italian person that heard of this. Personal apologies. Anyway, thanks so much for listening to Torchcast.
Thank you, Kevin.
Make sure you like and share. I know Brett and Sam are going to like and share it.
Of course.
And be like
Big
them.
time.
They're cool. Be like the cool people. Like and share. And we'll see you next week, Ferris.